Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys all so much for joining me today. I hope you guys are having the most wonderful day. So guys, I just wanted to do a video today about the value of shopping around in different stores. I'm kind of lucky that my sister takes me shopping. We go to multiple shops and we pick up the bargains when we're there. I know some of you guys don't have that option open to you, but it definitely pays to shop around. And I just wanted to show you guys some of the cheaper versions of branded goods that I purchased and have purchased before, which I think are really good value compared to what you can buy with the branded version. So a couple of different shops I've gone to, I think mostly Lidl and ASDA. But if you guys like this video, I will try to do comparisons with other shops that I've went to. But let's just get into this video. So the first thing that I purchased was this little photo frame. This photo frame is super cute and adorable. I like the fact that it can be hung on the wall. Either way, it can be landscape or portrait. This is a really nice boxed look photo frame and it cost £1. Probably similar to those you can get in Poundland, but I've noticed the Poundland have put theirs up to £1.50. So I thought this was a good little bargain. And this is just for a standard 6x4 photo. So I needed a photo frame, so I'm super glad I've got that. This is 20 meters of wrapping foil. The branded versions, even in Home Bargains, have put theirs up to £1.50. So struggle to get tin foil really anywhere else that's cheap. Home Bargains also do theirs at for their 15 meter at £1.50. So I was able to pick up the 20 meter wrapping foil in the ASDA Just Essentials for £1, which I thought was a really good bargain. I've already got one of these. I have used it. It is not bad quality. And for 20 meters, I think that price is really, really good. We are right smack in the middle of a cost of living crisis, so anywhere you can save pennies is definitely where I'm going to be going, because just like many of you, this has hit me as hard. So I thought that was pretty good. I do have one, but I also decided to buy another one just in case, because I know of a lot of the ASDA Just Essentials do sell out quite quickly, so I purchased that. They had little packets of fridge raiders. I did see a shop, and I'm not even going to mention where the shop is, that these for a pack of 6 were £2.25. Asda had theirs on offer, 3 mini packs for £1. So I picked up a little packet of these for me to snack on during lunches. So definitely excited to have those. Let's see what else we have. So there's a mix match of different, I should just do the Asda stuff first and then do Lidl, which is fine. So we picked up the Mince Beef. When I was in Lidl, their Mince Beef for similar size and weight was $3.99. I thought that was extortionate, so I put it back and I decided to wait to see what the Just Essentials by Asda were. This was only $1.99. I intend to use this for dinner tonight, so it does have the date of the 3rd of March, although if I don't use it tonight, because I'm in between 2 different dinners, but if I don't use this tonight, it's no real big deal. I'll put it in the freezer and then use it whenever I need to. But for $1.99, that's almost a 50% saving. So that for me was definitely a bargain. I do love tins of grapefruit for my breakfast. A lot of people might not like grapefruit. I really love it. I have had this grapefruit pieces before from Asda. They are in light syrup. What I tend to do is I drain the syrup out. I wash a lot of the syrup off and I eat these ones, and then I eat them just as they are, because they do have their own sweetness that comes from the syrup. And I just find that they're good for you. This is a huge tin, by the way. This is again by Just Essentials by Asda. This is a 520 gram tin, but the drained weight is 290. So I guess I get 290, but still a decent sized tin. This is 78p. The Other brands were £1 and above, so I bought 6 of these. I'm just going to move things off to the side as we go through them. The next thing that I purchased was the clear honey. This is probably not genuine real honey, I would imagine, because of the price. But this was the cheapest version of honey that I could purchase. It was 78p for a jar, again, by the Just Essentials. I could not find honey anywhere else that was as cheap as this, and I don't mind that it's not real honey, because I use this to make things like honey chili chicken. So I use it a lot more in my cooking. We wouldn't just generally eat honey on bread, whatever. It's usually involved with cooking a meal. So for this, we're getting a 340 gram tub container bottle, which I think is really, really good. And it really does just shop to pay around. It does pay to shop around, sorry, because I don't know how you guys feel about the cost of living crisis, but I feel like everything is so expensive that I have to start buying the cheaper brands or the own brands so that I can afford to buy the things to feed my family. So if you guys are having similar experiences, please share them in the comments. I'm really open to have a discussion on this topic. I think we're all really hurting at the moment. So really happy for you guys to throw your comments in the comment section. Guys, I don't know about you, and I mean, I'm sure this long life skimmed milk isn't the healthiest thing that you can buy, but I tend to use milk simply for tea. I do drink a lot more coffee, and I usually have my coffee black, maybe with a little bit of honey. I only use this for tea. I don't tend to eat a lot of cereal because, like I said, I eat grapefruit for my breakfast. So these are fine for me. I don't know about you guys, but these 1 litre skimmed, and I like skimmed milk. Skimmed long life milk was only 70p. Every other skimmed milk that I used to buy at 70p is up over £1. So I purchased one of these, and I probably won't open this for a while, which is why I bought the long life, but I think that's great value. I mean, you could get semi-skimmed as well. I just think while we're all working our way through this cost of living crisis, a little bit of this is not going to hurt me. Not so much. And I think the last thing that I purchased from ASDA was this pine disinfectant. This was probably the cheapest thing that I purchased in anything that I bought in my grocery order today. It wasn't an order. I went shopping for it. But it was probably the cheapest thing in my entire basket from every shop that I went to today. This is pine disinfectant, again, by Just Essentials by ASDA. And you're getting a litre. I wanted to smell this before I tell you the price, but I'm going to have a little sniff. Smells exactly like Dettol. 1 litre, 20p. 20p, and I think that's phenomenal. So I bought 3 of these, and that allows me to stock up. So in the next time I go shopping, and probably the shop after that, I won't need to buy any of this. So that's pretty awesome. 20p, bargain of the day. Pine disinfectant for 1 litre. I thought that was awesome. So guys, that's all of the little bargains I picked up in ASDA, and I'm now going to move on to Lidl because I genuinely don't want this video to be an hour long. You guys don't want to be sitting here for an hour, but I just thought I would show you some of the but bargains that you can actually find if you decide to maybe use a slightly different brand, and also to help everybody with the cost of living crisis, because I'm sure you guys are hurting. I know that I'm hurting. I know that I have seen a substantial increase in the amount of money to buy the brands and to buy the food that I was buying before. And I guess my shopping pattern has changed. I do try to stick with the things like the grapefruit that I know I eat every day, honey I use for cooking. I do try to stay with those, but I have found that I'm buying different things to substitute for the food that I used to buy before, which is just beyond anything that I personally am happy to pay. So let's move on to Lidl. So Lidl have beef stock cubes. I use beef stock cubes all the time for cooking Irish stew, for putting a, I don't remember the last time I had a silver side, but if I buy a little silver side, it's enough to just feed my family. I always cook it with a little bit of beef stock. I just think it brings a bit more flavour, a bit more oomph. You're getting 12 for 79p, which I think is pretty darn good. I have used these before and I think they're good. I don't know about you. If you've used them, let me know in the comments section, but I thought that was pretty good. My uncle, who lives in a care home, who I visit every week, loves white chocolate. Unfortunately, he has dementia and honestly doesn't know who I am. And that is perfectly fine because I know who he is and I love him and I will always make sure that he has his little treats. So I purchased these white chocolate is his absolute favourite. But we need to be careful about his chocolate intake. We have brought large bars of chocolate and he's eaten the whole thing in a day. So we're trying to be a bit more mindful about that. So I purchased these thin care white chocolate. These are fair trade cocoa and there's 5 in a pack and you get them for $1.99, which I thought that was pretty good. So when we're down, we can leave one out for him and he can eat the whole thing because it's a small bar. That's totally fine. So he can eat the whole bar. And then the next time we go down, we'll put another one out for him. So, or the next person who goes to visit him will put one out for him. So I got him these $1.99. I thought that was pretty darn good as well. My little nephews love these treats. These are actually Taffy, and you get 6. And I'll open one so you can see them. They're fruity, chewy candy. They're like Laffy Taffy. You can get them in a lot of different flavors. They're 99p for a pack, which I think is good, and I'll tell you why I think it's good in just one second. But you can get a lot of flavors. My nephews love this strawberry and the grapefruit. Really weird, but they love the grapefruit, and the grapefruit has added vitamin C as well. But inside the pack, I'm just going to open the grapefruit. Inside the pack, you get 6 individual Taffys, which is good for school snack, a little treat, and you don't have to give them the whole pack. You can give them one piece of Taffy, and I love that they're individually wrapped, and I love that they're individually wrapped in paper, which is recyclable, which is awesome. But inside, you'll see, you get 5 pieces of Taffy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're getting 5 individual little treats, and I just think these are fun. They're really, really tasty, and it means that I'm not giving anyone a huge pack. If you guys make lunches, you make... I was so going to eat that, but I think I'll hold off until after the video. But if you guys are make lunches for your kids, these are a good little treat. So I bought 2 packs of those. Caramel biscuits. These caramel biscuits are similar, but not the same as a Twix. But they're not so dissimilar that they would really... They're just not so dissimilar. You get 5 twin packs for 99p, which I think is a bargain because Twix are now £1.50 for 4 bars, which are half the size or look half the size that they were before. And again, if you guys are making lunches, these are a great little, because they're all individually wrapped inside. They're great because you can put a little biscuit pack into their lunchbox. So another little bargain. Avocados are one of my favorite snacks. I love them, love them, love them. Love avocado toast, avocado on cracker, avocado with mozzarella. Delicious, delicious. You're getting a net of avocados, so you get 6. I probably wouldn't use... These avocados, by the way, are hard and they ripen at different times, which is awesome. I usually tend to put 3 in my fridge to stop them ripening so fast, and 3 on the windowsill because I would eat 3 in the week. But this avocado net was £2.40. An avocado, a ready-to-eat avocado, was £1. So I decided I'm going to be patient. I'm going to buy the net of avocados, and I am totally fine to be patient and wait until they ripen. So I thought that was a bargain. Next little thing is coffee. This coffee is not bad coffee. It's instant coffee. It's from Belarus, I think. It's rich, aromatic, smooth tasting 4-strength coffee. You get 133 cups of coffee for £2.49. So if you guys want a nice, decent Fries Trade instant coffee, this is definitely a good one to go for. So I'm quickly moving through a lot of stuff. Yeah, guys, again, off-brand tomato ketchup or tomato sauce. This is by Bat's Tomato Ketchup. I must admit, reluctantly moved away from the normal, I think it's Heinz tomato ketchup. My sister recommended this ketchup from Lidl. It is 68p. It actually went up from 59p to 68p. However, still very good considering we're getting 550 grams. But this tomato ketchup is nice. It is not Heinz. I'm not going to pretend it is. But this is actually really nice. And actually, now that we've been using this tomato sauce for a few months, honestly, this is my go-to tomato ketchup. I mean, it's not too dissimilar. It's still got that sweet, fruity tomato flavour, but it's half the price. So why wouldn't I? Yep, very, very happy with that. Let me show you what else I got. So I always purchase this washing up liquid. This washing up liquid is tough on grease. It is thick washing up liquid, so I'm really, really happy with it. It is 68p for 500 ml. So I'm totally happy with that because Fairy washing up liquid is now well over £1. This lasts me as long as a bottle of Fairy, so that's pretty good. Don't know if you guys have ever tried this Dentalux Complex 3 Herbal Fresh toothpaste. This is almost like eucalyptus toothpaste. It's one of the nicest toothpastes I've ever used. It's 68p for a 125 ml tube. And honestly, my favourite toothpaste. The flavour is on point. It is not too spicy with the mint. Mint isn't spicy, but not too minty. And it always leaves my mouth minty fresh. So very, very good for me. And then guys, the last couple of things that I've got are shower related, I guess, products. So I did need some shaving gel. I noticed that the lady shaving gel, which I think is a bit crazy, was £1.25. And the men's sensitive shaving gel was 99p. So I've never used this shaving gel before, but it is cheaper than I have ever purchased shaving gel before. It is a really decent size 200 ml container. So 99p, I thought that was pretty good bargain. And the last thing, guys, I buy this all the time. I buy the Lidl's, I think it's called Cien, I'm not sure, shower gels. I always stock up on these, always, because these sell out super, super quick. I bought the fresh lime with a fresh and fruity fragrance. Guys, these are 38p. 38p. That's the same size as one you would buy in the pound shop, one you would buy in Home Bargains. All the named brand ones, you're not going to get one for 38p. And this smells super fruity and zesty. I then bought the Flower Spirit, a subtle blossom fragrance. I don't think I've ever had this one before. Oh, that's nice. I don't think I've had this one before, but I picked it up anyway. And then I got one, a blue one for my husband because he doesn't really use the pink ones. I don't know why. But this one does have, well, it's because it says for man. I didn't even see that when I bought it. But this one is Active Fresh with an invigorating fragrance. It's very, it definitely has that fresh linen kind of scent. But guys, that's everything. That's not everything. I bought multiples of all of these things. But it just shows that you can definitely save a little bit of money if you're happy to shop around. Sometimes I don't get to the shops. My sister's busy, she's working, whatever. And what I'll do is I will go on to the likes of ASDA. And the first thing that I put in is ASDA Essentials. And I will go through, and a lot of the cleaning products that they have that are a fraction of the cost I can buy them anywhere else, I'll put those in my basket. I'll always look for the offers. If I'm in store, I'm trying to look where the best offers are. And as long as, you don't mind compromising a little bit, moving away from your branded items to something that's not so branded. I mean, I really think you can really, really, really save money. Guys, thanks so much. I really, really hope you enjoyed this video. Again, I hope I helped you a little bit to show you, that shopping around is beneficial for your pocket. And the more money you save, the more money you have to do fun things with your family. If you guys would love to leave a comment in the comment section, honestly, I would love that. Let me know how you're getting on with the cost of living crisis. Let me know, if you guys are okay. And if there's any other tips that I can share, I definitely will do my best. But if you guys like the video, I would ask very kindly that you hit that like button. If you guys are not yet a subscriber and are new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you here. And if you want to be notified of any of my future videos, hit the notification bell. Guys, again, thank you so much for joining me. Honestly, your support, as always, is phenomenal, and I could not be more grateful. If you would be willing to share this video, I would be ever so grateful. I'm trying to grow my channel, and that would be super duper helpful. But in the interim, guys, I'm going to say bye. I really, really hope you stay safe. I really, really hope you're all okay, and I'm going to catch you next time. Take care, everybody.